Sometimes the hardest part of healing is recognizing that the person who caused you pain now suffers more than you ever did. The universe has a way of balancing everything, and their regret speaks louder than their actions ever did. When someone who hurt you is on their knees, begging for your forgiveness, it's not just a sign of their desperation. It's the universe's way of showing you that your worth was always greater than their betrayal. Their world is falling apart, and the silence you once felt echoes through their life. Sometimes it takes losing everything to understand the true value of what you once had. You may have been their biggest mistake, but now they're realizing the price of that mistake as their life crumbles without the love and light you brought into it. The universe has a funny way of teaching lessons. While they once took your heart for granted, now they realize that their world is incomplete without your presence in it. Their cries for forgiveness are not just about their regret. They're a reflection of how the universe aligns to show them that some things once lost cannot be replaced. As they beg for your forgiveness, remember this: the angels don't send people into your life for them to stay forever, but they do bring people in to teach valuable lessons. You are the lesson they now desperately need. It is never too late to ask for forgiveness, but remember, sometimes the biggest act of self-love is letting go of someone who couldn't appreciate you. Their fall is their own doing. When they come crawling back, pleading for another chance, remember it's not just their life that's falling apart. It's the cosmic balance tipping in your favor, showing you your own strength and worth. The person who once hurt you and now realizes that their world is incomplete without your light. The angel's message is clear. Your healing is their downfall. You were their greatest treasure, and when they lost you, their world became dark. They thought they could live without you, but now they know that they never should have let you go. Your absence has created a void they can't fill, no matter how much they beg for your forgiveness. It's the angel's way of showing you how precious your presence truly is. The person who broke you is now begging for the very peace they stole from you. Their suffering is a reflection of their past actions, and it's your strength that shines through their regret. It's not easy to forgive someone who hurt you deeply, but when they come back begging for another chance, remember, sometimes their regret is the greatest form of justice. Their life is unraveling, piece by piece, because they took you for granted. The angels are reminding you that their pain is a direct result of their own choices, and it's not your burden to carry. When they realize their mistakes and beg for forgiveness, remember that their suffering is their own doing. It's the universe's way of showing you that your worth was never in question. Their world is falling apart without you, and yet they still don't understand the gravity of what they've lost. The angels are guiding you to recognize that your happiness is no longer in their hands. Forgiveness is not always about giving someone another chance. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of their actions. They are suffering, but that's their consequence for underestimating you. The person who hurt you is now begging for forgiveness, but their cries are nothing more than echoes of the damage they caused. Your peace is what they can never take away from you. They thought they could live without you, but now their life is nothing but chaos. The angels are whispering to you, your value was always greater than their mistakes. Their regret is their punishment, and your healing is your victory. The angels are reminding you that sometimes people only realize your worth after they lose it. The angels want you to know that their pain is the result of their own actions. They hurt you, and now they are living in the consequences of those choices. Don't let their suffering define your peace. As they beg for forgiveness, you must remember that their desperation is a direct reflection of their past mistakes. Your worth was never something they could truly understand until it was too late. You don't have to let them back into your life to find peace. Their life is falling apart because the love you gave them is irreplaceable. The angels have shown you your true strength. When the one who hurt you begs for forgiveness, know that it is their heart that is broken, not yours. The universe has a way of balancing things, and their regret is just a part of that. Their life is in turmoil, and they know they are the cause. Your absence is a reflection of your worth, and the angels are telling you that healing doesn't require their approval, just your own. You were the one who gave them light, and now that light is gone, They are lost. Their pleading for forgiveness is nothing more than a recognition of how much they need you now that you've left. Their tears are not for you, they're for themselves. They took your love for granted, and now the angels are showing them the consequences of their actions. The angels are guiding you to see that their pain is a direct result of their decisions. You don't need to rescue them. You need to rescue yourself from the past they created. Their world is crumbling, and they finally see that you were the glue holding everything together. Their pleas for forgiveness are a sign that they have lost the one thing they can never replace. When the person who hurt you comes crawling back, remember, they can only ask for forgiveness because they are broken. Your strength, on the other hand, is unshakable. Their suffering is proof that the universe has a way of correcting wrongs. They may beg for forgiveness, but their actions will always speak louder than their words. You don't need their forgiveness to heal. The angels have already shown you the way. Their life is falling apart, but you are finally finding peace within yourself. Their world is falling apart without you, but that doesn't mean you owe them another chance. The angels are reminding you that your peace is the true reward for your strength. When someone who hurt you is begging for forgiveness, it's not about them. It's about you reclaiming your power and recognizing that you were never the problem. They broke your heart, and now their own heart is breaking. The universe has a way of ensuring that the pain we cause others comes back to us. Their regret is the karma they've earned. The angels are telling you that their tears are for the things they'll never get back. You were their greatest blessing, and now that you're gone, they are left with nothing but regret. They beg for your forgiveness, but they'll never truly understand the depth of your pain. The angels want you to know that their suffering is part of the lesson they needed to learn. As they beg for your forgiveness, remember, you are not obligated to fix what they broke. The angels are guiding you to release the past and step into a brighter future without them. The angels are whispering that the person who hurt you is now living in the chaos of their own making. Your absence has left a void, and no amount of begging can fill it. They once took you for granted, but now they're paying the price for underestimating the value of your love. Their suffering is their punishment, and it's not your responsibility to save them. When they beg for forgiveness, don't let their desperation make you feel guilty. Their actions led to their downfall, and now it's your time to rise above the chaos they created. The person who once brought you pain now faces the consequences of their actions. The angels are telling you that their regret is the universe's way of showing you that justice is real. As they beg for your forgiveness, the angels are reminding you that you don't owe them anything. Your healing is not dependent on their apology. It's about reclaiming your peace. Their regret is a reflection of how much they have lost, but your growth is a reflection of how far you've come. The angels want you to know that you're stronger than they ever realized. They can beg all they want, but the universe has already shown you the way forward. Their downfall is their own making, and your healing is your reward. Their life is falling apart, and they finally realize the gravity of their mistakes. The angels want you to remember that your worth was never dependent on their love or approval. When they beg for forgiveness, the angels are telling you that you have already forgiven yourself. Your peace is more important than any apology they could offer. Their life is crumbling, and the angels are showing you that their suffering is a result of their own actions. You don't need to accept their apology to heal. Your own strength is enough. The person who once hurt you is now begging for forgiveness, but the angels want you to know that your healing comes from within, not from their pleas.